randomizer?
Well, I know he's done a bunch of Final Fantasy randomizer, and I know he watched a bunch of the previous tournament last year, so I know he's very familiar with it.
Awesome, and we are underway. And what surprises does the throne room have for us today?
Here's open for an extra magic key or the return spell.
Or a good set of wings. I see a lot of HP and MP.
Yeah, a lot. Oh, cursed belt, so there's some nice early gold right there.
And, of course, the gold to go with it. And we see stop spell and outside. So, unfortunately, they're not going to get early access into the treasury.
Yeah, it's unfortunate outside doesn't work, but, oh well, so be it. And Azrael's going to do a save here in case he gets... Oh, so's Larry. They're both going to save just to save the gold and, if they can't reach a town right away. So, here we go. Now comes the hunt to kill the first thing.
Oh yeah, so there's to definitely want to save if you start with gold, but another thing that I like about it is you also see how much experience you need for a level. Because 42 experience is actually a lot for the first level.
Oh, but we get a town sighting right away.
Oh yeah, and that is a pretty wicked castle location, tucked away there in the mountains. So look at what we got here. It looks like AngryLarry is fighting a monster that's doing a few damage, so it's probably not the monster, the 5 hit point monster that he's looking for. And Azrael has a metal slime that doesn't take any damage either.
Yeah, this is pretty much the definition of a tickle fight going on Azrael's side.
Well, it works out great if he finds out that this is the 5 hit point monster, because that would be the early experience, and he knows what to look for already. And he does defeat it with a lot of experience.
So it looks like both of our runners got their fight, and... Alright, so Azrael went up 2 levels, Larry only went up 1. Oh, and the town is Hawk's Nest, because of course.
Of course, because you're looking for somewhere to spend your money, and you can't spend your money in Hawk's Nest. So it looked like they both were able to defeat an enemy early. But much different enemies, but they both died.
And Azrael needs 3 more to get to the next level.
So yeah, a lot of MP. I could see a lot of MP on these guys, but not a whole lot of HP. But I guess 35 HP at level 3 is still pretty good.
Yeah.
So yeah, these stat builds that we got here, these are interesting. AngryLarry went with a MP agility build, and Azrael went with a strength agility, which strength agility is at least a little common. But that MP agility one is very interesting. I wonder if it's a chaos only tactic.
I've never seen agility MP be used before, so this has got to be a chaos only thing.
Yeah, because usually agility MP is something that you would like goof around with, but considering the change to the run rates in Sharlock in the final dungeon, and the fact that MP is much more important since you're going to need to cast Sleep and Stop Spell to get to the final boss now, it could turn out to be a good tactic.
Yeah, it could. In the Chaos Seeds, I can understand the logic behind it. It doesn't make it any less surprising, but at least I can understand the logic.
Oh, definitely. It's all about survival now. It's more about... I think the newest update to the Chaos Randomizer made this more about survival than it did about just being able to get to the Dragon Lord as fast as possible.
Yeah, agreed. That's a good way to put it. Spectres with Sleep, that'll be fun later on.
So outside of that early Hawk's Nest, looks like they're going to have to do a little walking through a desert with a Axe Knight with, well, a baby breath, but considering how much health they have, that's still a lot of damage.
Yeah. Not real physically imposing, only hitting for 9, but that baby breath is going to be a problem.
Yeah, it doesn't look like there's a whole lot of options right now, with a giant mountain range to the northeast and a desert to the southeast. I think they might be better to grind a little bit. Maybe if I was Azrael, I would go look for that metal slime and hug him a few more times.
Oh yeah, definitely, because that metal slime certainly seemed nice and easy to kill.
I mean, coming from someone like me, I would never think of hugging a metal slime, but, some cases you gotta be nice to them.
Exactly. Oh, and wolves have Dragonlord breath. Dragonlord 2.
Yeah, that's a little painful. That one hurts. But it looks like Angry Larry, is going to try to find that same monster that he killed, looking for the experience. And Azrael might be going down to look for the metal slimes now.
Ooh, green dragons might be killable here. Well, but they're scaredy cats and they run.
Ooh, and skeletons have hurt, which actually hurt at their levels is a really powerful spell, really dangerous, because even though it only hits you for maybe 6, 7 on average, you know, having 35 health, that's going to whittle you down really fast.
Yeah, real fast. And it looks like he's resistant to stop spell.
And he runs away.
Let's just damage you a little bit, then hightail it out of here.
Ooh, they might actually be funneled through that desert, because it looks like there's mountains blocking the entire southern part of the continent. So it looks like the ghosts have hurt spell too. And it's better than anything worse, I guess. You know, take hurt now and hope you don't see hurt more later.
This is true. Ooh, Larry gets another Magiwyvern, so this should get him... Oh, nope, or not.
I think he needed 75 more, so you needed actually a lot to get to level 3, but very little to get to level 4.
Yeah, it looks like one more kill should get Larry to 4.
Especially if he finds another one of those Magiwyverns.
Yep.
Oh, we got some mountains down here. Oh, and it's the southern coast, so yep, they have to go through the desert in order to make any progress out of here.
Now it'll be interesting to see what's over past the desert, to see if it's, you know, because it's kind of looking like this is kind of a little bit of an isolated area from the rest of the map so far. I'm wondering if maybe the swamp cave is either underneath Tantagel here, or if the swamp cave is on the other side of the desert.
It would definitely have to be on the other side of the desert, or we'd have to find some way to get a magic key.
Remildar could be on the other side of the desert too.
Oh yeah, as long as they got a way to get a key, like a seed last night that I commentated, where they were stuck on a little island, but they had Remildar, so they could grab the keys, go through the basement of Tantagel, and get to the other continent. And Larry did get his Magiwyvern, and this might be 2 levels right here.
Oh, he gets heal. That's big.
Oh, and heal is really nice to have. And Azrael's having trouble finding anything. I have a feeling that they're going to be grinding here for a little bit. At least for a couple more levels.
You would think they'd grind here until they get like a significant HP and or strength boost, you'd think.
Yeah, the thing with Larry, though, is he hasn't really gone out yet, so he doesn't really know what's out there. I don't even think he's seen Hawksness yet. He's pretty much stayed right next to the castle, so, you know, he's going to get the bad news soon that, you know, he might be stuck leveling.
And those wolves, man, ugh. With the... Oh, Metal Slime, that runs away. Great.
Well, at least that's typical of a Metal Slime.
And it looks like another quick level to level 5, 26 experience, so if Azrael can kill this Metal Slime here, he should get 2 levels at least.
Oh, he might even get more. It's going to be tough, though, because we know it's going to run away, and he has to find a way to hit 50% before it runs away. Feels almost like actually farming them in a Dragon Warrior game.
Yeah. Well, at least one that's not manipulated.
See, I don't think, I don't think Azrael even found the Magiwyverns yet, so he's pretty much, I think his mindset is, I have to kill the Metal Slime, or I'm not going to advance.
Right, yeah, the only enemy that Azrael's seen so far that he can kill is the Metal Slime. You're right, he has not seen one of those Magiwyverns yet.
Oh yeah, he saw a town, because he did what I would have done, okay? He took the money that he got from the start, he saved, and then he went and looked to see if there was a town nearby. And he's like, oh, look, there's a town nearby. And he ran over there, and then that's all he's done, because he killed a Metal Slime before getting there, and then realized it's Hawksness. So he doesn't really know the enemies around the castle.
It looks like Larry's whittling down a Red Slime here.
Oh, it's an epic battle. Red Slime, both of our contestants.
It's a tickle fight!
And McGrew pointing out there's actually 3 enemies with 5 hit points or less. So we know 2 of them. I wonder if the red slime is the next one.
Oh, this is going to take a while, though, because AngryLarry did get an excellent move, and it did not kill the red slime.
Ooh, so yeah, it doesn't quite have 5 health. If it doesn't have 5 health, then it could have 50 health.
It could have 75.
I don't know what the exact max is for monster health, but I think it's somewhere around 130, because I've definitely counted that high before.
Oh, the other night when I was commentating a race, there was an enemy that took 2 hurt mores and didn't blink.
Oh yeah, 2 hurt mores and then another melee to kill it. Whew.
Yep.
Those are the ones that usually hit you for 30 every time.
AngryLarry locked into an epic duel with the red slime to get his experience points.
You know, this used to be how we did it in Chaos before the newer updates that gave it the 5 hit points line. You'd find something that did 1 damage to you, and even if it took you 5 minutes to kill it, that's what you did.
Mm-hmm. And that's what's going on right now.
Yeah, this... Oh, he finally gave up on this line.
He's like, screw this, I'm done.
But yeah, they're definitely gonna need to grind a little bit before they can get out of here, because it's not going to get any better until one of them is able to survive the trip across the desert.
You know, I wonder if Azrael, if it's in his thinking at all, to actually go into Hawksness and see if there might be a killable enemy inside Hawksness.
And Larry got another Magiwyvern kill, and at least 1 more level. Ooh, 31 health.
And the hurt spell, that's nice.
Oh yeah, so that might be the HP boost right there, especially for Azrael. If he could just kill this metal slime that he's still looking for, he might be convinced to go with doubling his health, basically.
Oop, Larry gets a Wolf Lord, and I think level 6.
Oh, the level, and 16 power, 15... Oh, that was 2 levels, dang.
2 levels.
Oh,
and heal more.
Wow.
Alright, time to explore. Alright, let's go.
Oh yeah, just get out of there. Once you see heal more, it's like, I don't care if there's a giant swamp in the way, I'm gone. So Azrael is probably going to be stuck here until he either actually gets a slime kill, which probably is going to require a crit, or finally, like, accidentally runs into a Magiwyvern leaving the castle.
Oh look, rogue scorpions have Dragon Lord 2 breath.
So Azrael is locked in another mega fight with the wolf here, and it looks like it's not going too well, because the wolf pulls out Dragon Lord breath when he's on 1 health.
Hey, if you're gonna kill something, you might as well overkill it, right?
Nuke them till they glow and shoot them in the dark.
AngryLarry finding Sherlock.
Well, Hawksness.
No, not Sherlock.
Close
Hawksness.
enough. Close enough. Freudian slip. Freudian
Same
slip.
thing.
That's fine. Yeah, having that hurt spell, he's able to take out a Wraith Knight for a lot of experience and gold. So this is probably a reconnaissance mission. What is guarding that spot there? That's the monster that's guarding that spot.
Yeah, exactly. And you know what? I would probably make the same play too, because if it happens to be Erdrick's armor here, and he can somehow fabricate a kill on this enemy, that's a huge step forward.
Well, he has sleep and stop spell and heal more, so whatever is there, if it doesn't melee very much, or it casts a lot of spells and you can stop spell it, I mean, yes, it could be eventually a kill with the hurt spell.
Although this Druid Lord might be the fun police here for Larry.
Oh yeah, he's trying to get it to sleep, because if you can get it to sleep, you can guaranteed run away, but who knows, it doesn't look like it has a very good sleep. Well, as we say that, commentators curse.
Yeah, he couldn't get a stop. He couldn't get a hurt to stick, and he couldn't get sleep to stick.
And then he sees a Wraith Knight, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm taking you down." Yeah, they have a lot of health at level 7 here. And another level, at least, for AngryLarry. So he's racking up the levels now. Oh, the Droll Magi. What does the Droll Magi feel like throwing at us?
Sleep.
He doesn't hit that hard, so if Stop Spell works, I mean, this could be good.
Ooh, Stop Spell hits!
Oh, now the big question is, how often does he cast Sleep? Because monsters can cast spells either 25, 50, or 75% of the time. So if it's like 50 or 75%, it's never going to attack.
And Hurt seems to be sticking, so let's see how... So it looks like Larry, unless this Droll Magi has like 100 and something HP, Larry should be able to take care of this.
Oh, it's gonna be. It might be close because he doesn't have a lot of magic left, so he can't really heal anymore. So hopefully it keeps casting Sleep. Oh, and the regular Drakeys hit for 37.
That's always fun to see.
There's always that one low-level monster that hits hard.
There we go. And what do we have here? We have...
Airdrift's armor! Wow, that is a huge find.
That's huge this early in the game.
Yeah, and it gave a really good experience. So when they get hurt more or they get a lot more strength, they can just come here and annihilate those slimes over, or that Droll Magi over and over again.
Yeah, that's a really nice grind spot right there for later in the game if necessary.
And AngryLarry is taking advantage of it. He is going fighting Wraith Knights. And while on the other side, we didn't even notice, Azrael did get to level 7, so he must have killed something.
Metal slime, maybe. I thought I saw him just fighting one. So
actually, he's up to level 8 now, so the experience is coming fast. If he goes over there and checks that Hawk's Nest spot, I mean, it's dead even right now.
Yeah. All right, so let's see what we have over here now. Oh, look, a town.
Well, at least we know it might... Oh, 2 towns, but it's a useful town.
It's Garanham.
So Garanham is only going to be half useful because they don't have a way to get into the back of it yet with a key. So there still might be some good equipment for sale, and probably should see the equipment before you spend all your money on herbs.
Let's see what we have here.
Well, the bamboo pole is a nice price. Yeah, no.
Copper sword is something.
Yeah, copper sword's worth it. That's a 10 attack power, I believe, increase.
I think so. Did he actually buy it or no? I don't think he... Yeah, he bought it. Okay.
And then he goes and picks up his Dragon Scale, which is a, 2 defense increase. Always good. 2 defense increase is a half a less, or 1/2 of a damage less that you take.
And let's see what this town is over here.
Ooh, maybe. Okay, the wolf was there. He's like, I'm not gonna let you get to this town.
Ooh, Cantlin.
Another great town, but sadly they have no keys to properly utilize it. But they do have 2 shops available to look for some good stuff. Wow, the shields are dirt cheap. Even the silver shield was 600.
And I think Larry's going to have enough to buy this silver shield.
Oh yeah, he's going to have Airdrift's armor and a silver shield already.
Now watch there be a cheap flame sword down here just for the heck of it.
Nope, unfortunately. Magic armor, though, is cheap too, so if he doesn't, if Azrael doesn't get to, that Hawk's Nest spot, he has really good armor that he can get. Oh, they both step out of the town and find monsters that put them to sleep.
So now that the map is opening up a little bit, it is kind of looking like Tantagel is just kind of tucked away in the corner of the map.
Yeah, it looks like it might have to walk quite a distance to get to a lot of things. But the good news is when they can find keys, they have two really good towns just waiting for them, not that far away, that they can either get the coordinates to a potential item on the world map, and some chests and a cave inside Garringham.
AngryLarry working on another Droll Magi.
Oh yeah, the Droll Magi's right now are kind of difficult to kill. I mean, they really have to work hard to kill one, so might not be the best thing that you want to farm right now. Oop, and a level for Larry, so what's he going to get? Oh, wow!
That was one level, too. Woof.
Yep, and they have most of the spells already. Sadly, they don't have Hurt More, but that was most of the spells, and that was a huge increase.
It looks like Azrael's now one-shotting the Metal Slime.
Nice. Now he's like, aha! I get my revenge, and he finds the Magiwyvern.
Yeah, one-shotting the Magiwyvern now.
He does have enough to get a silver shield, so. But he's pretty much killing everything now. So yeah, it looks like levels are gonna start to come a little bit faster now that they've geared out, and Azrael might actually level with this and get that big attack power boost.
Yep, looks like. So now we just need to find a cave now, Get Grave of Garen. Mountain Cave would be nice. Heck, I'm sure they'd even take the Tablet Cave right now.
It might even take Breckenary right now, which, speaking of a town...
You have a town! It's either going to be Cole or Breckenary. Or I guess it could be Rimmaldar. Oh, we have a Charlock find.
Yep, Charlock is not that far away, so that's good. And we find Breckenary.
Oh, look, Breckenary.
I know. Let's see if it has a cheap flame sword first. Ready? Hey, it has the silver shield. I mean, it's used. Okay, it's Breckenary.
It's Breckenary.
No one ever got excited for Breckenary.
Never, ever.
But I accidentally put my cursed belt on. I need to get it taken off.
Alright, well then you need Breckenary.
So they both have silver shields now, thanks to them being really cheap. Azrael just bought the silver shield. Oh, and 2 caves.
And it looks like we have the mountain cave here.
Welcome to the Red Dragons. Let's see. Oh, wow, Red Dragons are squishy. And they hit really hard, though.
They are glass cannons.
And experience pedes, too.
Nice. So that'll be a nice little grind enemy. And, once they pick up everything they need.
Yeah, once they get a better sword so they can one-shot that thing, because I don't think I want to get hit by 440.
No.
So we're finally going to start seeing some chests here. See if we get some progression going on here.
Magic key, that could be progression.
Oh yeah, that is actually massive. Because if there's not Rimmaldar anywhere around, that's his access to a lot of chests.
Another one!
Well, why have one when you can have 2? And Larry found Breckenary, so it probably won't be long before he finds these caves. And golems do not have much health. They go down to like 10 damage or so.
No, and they do give a decent amount of experience too.
Yeah, the one issue is their sleep though. They do have sleep, so you gotta be careful with that.
Fighter's Ring.
Oh yeah, that is a 2 attack power increase when you equip it. And they have 70 strength already. so their attack power is really good. the Fighters Ring is kind of fun because it doesn't work in the vanilla game. It just doesn't work, so it's useless. But it was fixed for Randomizer to do what it was supposed to do and give 2 attack power.
All right, so let's see what the last. Wolf, look out! You know, okay, I was going to say this might be a good way to death warp and head back to the castle. You know, take on one of those wolves.
Oh yeah, and cast outside. But I guess he wants to see what the other cave is.
That's true. It could be the grave.
It's something dark, that's for sure. Oh look, it's the grave.
It's the grave. Look at that.
Man, we commentators curses today or blessings. I don't know. Is it blessings or something?
Yeah, I think what we're doing right now is a blessing.
Man, it would be great if there was Erdrick's sword in one of these first 3 chests, wouldn't there be?
It would be a fantastic find, Erdrick's sword.
And we got level 10 for Azrael. He's at least level 10. You can't just say level 10 because he might gain multiple levels. But a lot of magic.
A lot of magic and some more power.
This could turn out to be takes longer to find all of the progression than it is to actually have to grind. We might have a jet seed going. Oop, I didn't see what that first chest was.
That was the stones.
Okay.
The harp and an herb.
Wow, the stones and the harp right there on the top.
So you wanted progression, we have progression.
We grabbed 2 of the 3 items already.
Now, granted,
why not go inside?
We haven't seen the Jerk Cave, and nor have we seen the Staff of Rain Cave, so, you know, we still have to find those, and the token, obviously, and Erdrick's sword, but...
Yeah, they might need to find coal, too. It depends if there's something hiding there or not.
Larry running from the golem instead of trying to fight it, which we know that they're paper, the golems.
Oh yeah, I wonder if he's going to try Hurt Spell on it, because he's going to realize that they go down really fast. So really, the only difference between these 2 right now is the armor, but I'm pretty sure Azrael, next time he goes back to that area, is going to go get the armor, because he's going to be very beefy and feel very confident being able to take out whatever is there.
Yeah, I would too. Next time you die, or next time, you know, or even after these 2 caves, you know, given that they still have the 1 magic key, freaking cast return, go buy more keys and check out the treasury.
Oh yeah, and you know what? They probably don't even have to worry about a gold grind because they already got the silver shield and, you know, weapons. They didn't find anything good for weapons, so it's not like they can actually like grind for it. And you know, magic armor was dirt cheap too, so I don't see any of them even attempting a gold grind.
Nah, I don't see it either. I mean, you know, I mean, Azrael's gonna find Erdrick's armor sooner rather than later, and there hasn't been any weapons worth buying, so yeah, no, there's not going to be any gold grind, I agree.
And they have 2 caves that are going to be very quick access once they go back, because they're going to have the one in the Tentagal basement and the one in Garingham, so, you know, they might find the Jerk Cave and the Staff of Rain Shrine right there, and literally not have to go anywhere else.
Yep, and Sherlock's right there.
Yeah, except for maybe coal, like I said. It depends if where the token is, because... You know, if it's in coal, then they unfortunately have to go search for that.
Yeah. Wouldn't it be funny if, like, the token or the sword is in the bottom chest here in the grave?
You know, I think we should go 3 for 3 today and just put the sword in Sherlock. I mean, you know, it's already happened twice today.
That's true. That is true.
Yeah, the scorpions are dodging and give no experience. So 1 last chest Azrael is getting in the basement here. And then he's cleared out this entire dungeon, so there's not going to be a whole lot of chests left to look for. Oh, and the lights go out just as he's looking for the chest. Oh, that's terrible.
That's a terrible feeling.
And then the droll guard sitting on top of it.
Fairy flute. Interesting.
Wow. So that does mean that either Cole or the Overworld is missing an item. At least one of them is. because there's 3 items in this game that are kind of different than everything else, and it's Erdrick's armor, the fairy flute, and Erdrick's token. Normally, you would find those three items either in Hawksness, where we found the armor, in the town of Cole, or on the world map. Oh, there's another cave, by the way.
It's the Vanilla Stones cave, and in it we have...
Well, they need a torch, at least for later. But but yeah, so since they found the fairy flute inside of a chest, which the token... Oh, wow, another town. You can't even describe anything, and they find, like, Rimmildar. But yeah, since the token and the flute can be in chests. So if that happens, that means those items aren't in one of those 3 other spots. And we already know something's in Hawksness, so it's just a matter, is Cole or the overworld not going to have something?
Or both.
Or both, although we're running out of chests, though, for the token to be in.
Could still be in one of the 3 in Garenham.
Yeah, either the one in town here, or one of the ones in Garingham, or the Erdrick's grave, Erdrick's tomb might have one also.
Right. Yep.
But there's not a whole lot of chests left in the game. Wow, that leather armor must be great.
Azrael does buy the magic armor.
Yep, so he's got some good armor now until he goes and gets his upgrade shortly. Oh look, another magic key. Spend 2 to get 1. Buy 2.
Yeah.
Buy 2 for the price of 1.
Exactly. Use 2, get 1 free. Wait, what?
My favorite slogan is buy 1 for the price of 2 and get the second one free.
Larry finding out that these Drakkies hit like a truck.
And he didn't quite get his flute yet, so... But so you really don't want to die down here because... if that happens, you're just going to be like, that's going to be in the back of your head, like, uh-oh, what is in that last chest? Do I have to come back down here?
Yep, that happened to me in my race a few days ago. I died on the way down to the basement of Garen's grave, and I actually gambled that the sword was in Sherlock, so thankfully I was right, but that really could have killed me.
Oh man, he killed the Draki with 3 health left, took 2 steps and got a poltergeist, but thankfully he has herbs that he bought, so he's 2 steps away from finding his flute. Oh, and then he gets into another Drakey battle. Oh, that's so bad.
I can only imagine what's going through Larry's mouth right now.
But he did run away first try, and then it turned dark, so he had to take a few extra steps to find that flute.
And now he's going to death warp.
Yeah, I don't think he's quite going to do a gold grind. I think he's just the fastest way to get out of here and go back home and spend all of your newfound keys and whatnot.
Yeah, he has no magic to cast outside. He has no magic to cast radiant. So, might as well just...
And most of the things are running away. So Azrael returns back to the castle, and it's time to do some shopping. We do got the 4 chests here also that we haven't searched, so we could find a token or a sword in the treasury, or both. So there's only 3 caves left, I believe they're looking for. The tomb, the Staff of Rain Cave Shrine, and the Jerk Cave. So 2 of them they're going to find right away.
Swamp, too. We haven't seen either of the swamps.
Yet. Yeah, I guess we still haven't found Swamp.
And the treasury's a bust.
Yeah, there is gold there if you ever want it, so that's about it.
So let's see what's in the basement.
More gold for more keys. So yeah.
And given how close Catelyn is, I would imagine they're going to check for coordinates too, to see if there are coordinates at this point.
Oh yeah, because AngryLarry already knows 2 of the items right now, so he's just looking for where that token is.
Right.
So one thing you're noticing about AngryLarry is he's not quite getting what you thought. Oh, there's the Jerk Cave right inside the castle. But yeah, Angry Larry's not quite getting what you think he is because of the overflow to the chests in memory. Whenever you pick up an item, it kind of tells something. It gives you a different name for the item instead of actually what's there because of it's overflown.
Yeah, it's the same principle the gold grind works off of.
Sometimes it gets some really interesting names too, though, when it just mashes words together because of the glitch.
The red. You have found the red.
The red. Okay, 3 more chests in Garingham. We get the Dragon Scale, which if he hasn't gotten one already, shame on him.
Torch.
Well, you gotta find the garbage eventually, right?
And an herb.
Well, so far, having these keys isn't helping out a whole lot.
So, there's the search spot in coal, and then there's the treasure chest in the tablet cave.
Oh,
what else is left?
Bottom. Yeah, that's it, is the tablet cave and coal in the overworld slot. But we know one of those 2 slots is going to have nothing. So
right.
It's starting to look like the sword is going to be in Sharlock again.
Again.
So the swamp cave, he cast outside. Anytime you're in the swamp cave and you cast outside, it takes you outside the north exit. So what he did is he just walked into the cave and cast outside to see where the other end would take him, and takes him to another cave.
So this is more than likely going to be the tablet cave.
Yep, this is the tablet cave because it's the only dark room left. So it's 1 free chest. If the sword or whatever is not in here, then it's in Sharlock.
Yep. And if the token isn't in here, then it's definitely in coal or on the overworld.
So we have potential Death Necklace and Erdrick's Sword being in Sharlock right now.
Potentially, yep, absolutely.
Oop, hand axe for Larry. Okay, thank you.
And wings. So we do, in fact, have Death Necklace and Erdrick's Sword in Sharlock.
Oh boy. So I would personally, well, he could. Here's the thing: is Azrael never went to Cantlin to see if there's coordinates, and he never checked Hawksness out yet. So he doesn't quite know exactly like what he needs to be looking for right now.
Yeah. I'm a little surprised Larry is going through the swamp cave and not checking Cantlin first. Oh, he's going to check the grind spot here.
Always good, and he finds, is this the grind spot? I didn't see if he actually made it.
Nope, yep, this is the grind spot.
Oh, and that right there must be the Staff of Rain cave right next to the other cave.
It is.
Wow, these things are pretty slow, pretty tightly packed together. It's pretty, it doesn't look like it's a very open map, unless coal is needed and it's all the way on the other side.
So it looks like that Axe Knight was just not a suitable grind monster.
Well, we saw him fight one earlier, I believe, that it did a lot of health damage to him, but he was able to do a lot of damage back. And Angry Larry's following right behind. He's gonna find these 2 caves coming up and probably keep searching for coal.
Yep, that's what we see Azrael doing. So where is this coal? Does it even exist?
Oh, it's, exists in they're going to make them, what is going to happen is they're going to search forever for coal just to find out that it's empty, and they're going to be like, why did I waste 5 minutes looking for this useless town?
Yeah, pretty much. They're going to search the spot, it'll be empty. And then, just because you're going to have the token on the overworld map in some ridiculous tucked-behind corner that you'll need Gwaylin for.
Yeah, you definitely should get the coordinates as fast as possible, I believe, because if you find out that it's in a really bad spot, like where Azrael is right now, and, hey, I need to rescue the princess and bring her with me so I can find whatever this spot is while I'm searching.
Yeah, I agree. Whenever I find Cantlin, that's one of the first things I try to do, is when the first thing possible, Drakimas have Dragon Lord 2 breath.
There's smiles, those innocent smiles.
So let's see if he goes to Cantlin now and checks out those coordinates, or back to Hawksness to check out the search spot.
Oh yeah, like, once you get a healthy amount of health, like, I don't know, 70, 80s at least, and you have heal more, you always got to check out what's in Hawksness spot, because usually at that point, unless it's something really horrible, you're going to be able to kill it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Healthy health.
And here we go. Azrael is going to check the Cantlin coordinates.
Also, maybe check the third shop to see if there's a good weapon. Yep, he's like, going to the third shop, hidden behind the door.
Yeah, because at this point, he knows that the sword's in Sherlock.
Also, Flame Sword is cheap, and we got coal.
Yes. There we go.
Also, there was a Flame Sword and coal. Okay, the moment of truth. Where is the token?
There found nothing.
It is on the world map.
On the world map.
So they're definitely happy to see these flame swords, knowing that Sherlock holds the big sword, the flashy sword with all the jewels. Okay, so what coordinates are the old man going to give us? Oh, you should have talked to him earlier.
Oh my god! 47 north, 106 east? That's the other corner of the map.
Dost thou love me? I'm so happy. It's time to go rescue the princess.
Yeah.
Just cast return and go, or you don't even have to cast return. I guess the other town is right next to here, to the swamp cave. Time to go find the GPS, the Gwendolyn positioning satellite.
Yeah. Oh, man.
That might mean that this map is split, and that swamp cave is required to get to where the token is, which is something I was suggesting earlier. When you should have got the princess early just in case.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure Larry is going to get the bad news too.
Mm-hmm. And Larry knows what's waiting for him is pain. That Axe Knight will take a while to go down.
Just keep casting heal more. Have lots and lots of magic and keep healing. One thing we haven't seen in a while is a level, because they've been stuck on 10 for a very long time.
Yeah, but I feel as though they haven't really killed much of anything.
Yeah, like Larry is, even with the flame sword, he's not even going to attempt to kill the golem.
Which we know is a mistake, because those golems go down real quick.
Oh yeah, once you get a new upgraded weapon, like going from a hand axe to a flame sword, start swinging away, especially when you have like 75, 80 strength. Just start swinging away. You're going to hit those things.
Yeah, just start bashing things.
So Axe Knights have baby breath, but hitting them with the sword only does 1 damage. Oh, that's painful.
Yeah, and they're pretty resistant to hurt as well.
Oh boy, yeah, it's grinding time, I think.
Oh, they ran away! The cheap way out!
So, that's actually good, because that means...
Oh,
no! So that actually works out in their favor, because if they run away, then you can still advance.
And he just gets smacked back to the castle. That's just terrible.
Is that what we call false hope? Like, yes, ow!
Yay, I beat him, punk! Oh, that hurt.
So Larry, what is Larry up to? He's probably trying to think right now what to do.
Yeah, because there's no way he's going to be able to count these, and he's like, do I really want to fight that Axe Knight? Oh, is he going to go to Hawksness and grind?
That is a very smart thing. Maybe try to get hurt more, even though he knows it doesn't work very well. But if you cast it enough times, you might get it. But he doesn't quite realize that the Axe Knight's just going to run away eventually.
Right, which is a very good thing for Azrael.
Yeah, because when you're fighting these spawned enemies here, if you run away, you go back a square. So, like, if you rescue the princess and then fight the Axe Knight from the other end, and you try to run away, you go back towards where the princess is. It doesn't give you a free pass.
And it looks like AngryLarry is, in fact, going to go into Hawk's Nest to grind on that Droll Magi.
Either that or the Wraith Knights, because he was spending a lot of time farming those Wraith Knights.
That's true, too.
Those are a little safer to go down, so... So, it looks like somewhere around 24 to 2,500 experience was the next level. Oh, and he gets into the Axe Knight fight, and it runs away before he can do anything.
And this time he doesn't get smacked.
And Z-Man, I gotta tell you something.
Yes?
I'm so happy.
I'm so happy.
So, rescuing the princess... What does the rescuing the princess do?
Well, rescuing the princess gives you what we call the Gwaylin Positioning System, GPS, Gwaylin's Love. And what that does, it does two things. And in Chaos here, it does a couple of really nice things. Number one, it will tell you how much experience you have to the next level. And number two, it will tell you where you are on the map as regards to the castle. So, you know, that whole terrible coordinate thing we've got, she's going to give you the coordinates that you're on. So you can just kind of make your way over to the spot where the token is.
I mean, you don't want to count 150 squares? Oh, come on. That's not too hard. Just go east and eventually you'll get there. So it looks like Larry is, he fought like one enemy and decided, I'll go fight the Axe Knight.
It's like, I don't have the patience for this.
So now, probably the first thing you should do is go through the swamp cave and see where the coordinates are.
Yep, exactly.
Get an idea how far away it actually sends you. Because I don't think they actually know if this continent is split yet. Because they pretty much found everything in clusters. Oh, no, he's just going to walk, I guess.
I don't think he's going to be able to walk there.
Yeah, I'm not sure if the continent is split yet, though. Because I don't think we've actually seen enough exploration to know if it is.
You have a point there.
Like, literally everything came in bunches. Like, all the towns were next to each other. All the caves were next to each other.
You gotta go a little further east, dude.
Just a little bit more. About, 60 or 70 more squares east.
Yeah. Alright, let's see. How many times is he gonna have to cast Repel to get there?
Ooh, it might actually be a split continent.
Yep. I think that's the first hard evidence we've seen that it is indeed split.
Yeah, I would definitely just jump through the swamp cave just to see where it takes you, because it might actually send you 150 squares to the right, and all you have to do is enter the cave and cast outside,
Yeah, no, I absolutely agree. I think you absolutely take the swamp cave at this point.
But he might be able to get around. He does have to go north a little bit, but the problem is he's going back west right now. And we do have an epic fight with the Axe Knights and AngryLarry. Let's see when the Axe Knight runs away. It doesn't look like he wants to run away. I think he actually wants to. He's like, I can handle you.
Is that the swamp? No. Which caves were those?
What was that?
Said which caves? Oh no, those are the swamp. That's the grave and mountain cave. Yeah, so this is a split continent.
Oh yeah, it's a split continent. There's the mountains. So yeah, you have to go through the swamp cave. So after like 10 rounds, the Axe Knight finally ran away for Larry.
Azrael finally going back to Hawk's Nest.
Oh yeah, he's gonna find out how fast that fight is. Oh, we didn't even try fighting the Wraith Knight, and he could have whacked that with one hit and leveled up right here.
So I think he's gonna get the level up with the Droll Magi, anyways.
Oh yeah, he's gonna find that besides sleep that this guy's pretty easy.
Yeah, and he's susceptible to stop spell, so stop spell him and you're good.
Although the even with their oh, then it just runs away too.
Even better.
See, all they had to do was level a few times and just let it run away like everything else.
Mm-hmm.
Cole is actually on the other side of the map, Shubinator, so they have to go through the swamp cave to get to where Cole is. I mean, what great guardians we have. They all just run away.
Yeah.
Apparently the Dragon Lord is getting a little rusty because he's hiring the wrong help.
These Dream Lords are a bit of a pain in the butt.
Yeah, I've noticed that there's a lot of agility on these monsters that we've seen, because it doesn't look like there's a lot of monsters where they're just hitting for 30, 40 damage.
Yeah, no, we really haven't seen many, except for the Red Dragon, of course, because that makes perfect sense.
But yeah, at least in return, that hits you for 40 back, so, it's, tit for tat.
Yeah, exactly. At least that's an actual honest-to-God boxing match instead of the tickle matches we had earlier.
Ooh, all of that work on the Druid Lord just to find out I had 34 experience.
Yeah, and as you said, I'm a little surprised he didn't check out the Wraith Knight, because they were worth some good experience.
And these Wraiths, of course, only take 7 damage from the Flame Sword, so, things are just... This could be really terrifying if they get into Charlock and all of these monsters are there.
More power, nice speed.
Good magic. I mean, that was a quality level up.
Indeed.
So is Azrael on experience grind mode now, or just giving up and knowing that the token is the only thing he needs now?
It's a good question.
Ooh, and another quick level for Larry. Looks like the levels are really in bunches, but this didn't look as impressive.
Yeah, some good magic points, but that's and a little bit of agility, but 283 to the next one.
Yeah, they can just grind up really fast on a few quick levels. Wow, they that put him up in the northeast corner is where the swamp cave put him.
Mm-hmm. So now he's got to get back south while still going west or east.
And he's like one Wraith Knight away from leveling again.
Mm-hmm.
So I wonder what Azrael's thinking right now. What's going through his mind?
Oh, Larry's closing in on it.
Yeah, it's right down here in the direction where Cole is, I think.
I think so. It's a little east and a little bit more south, or a little west and a little bit more south.
Yeah, it could be like a little tricky if you like look at the GPS too fast because of the directions. It could throw you off a little bit. Like, oh no, I went the wrong direction. Oop, they get a little bit of miscount, looks like.
There it is.
And he has everything he needs except for to go grab the rainbow drop, which won't take him very long because...
Yeah, all he has to do is cast return.
Did he pick it up or throw something else there or throw it away? I was looked away and it blinked on me for a second. I hope he picked it up. Because he had a full inventory.
Oh boy. Well, we'll find out in a minute.
Well, the good news is it's on the world map, so he could just pick it up again if he did.
Well, yeah.
It looks like Azrael has finally decided to go hop onto the other side of the planet. Okay, he tossed a torch. Okay, thank you. Poor Alfgard. They haven't made ships in 100 years
Nope.
because you can't travel along. So now that AngryLarry has everything that he needs, except for the sword, of course, but we know where the sword is. Now that he has everything he needs to go to the final dungeon, what should he do now? I mean, what's he looking for?
Well, the first thing he's looking for is to have enough strength to wail away on Dragon Lord 2. And the absolute minimum that most runners typically look for is 130. Well, I shouldn't say strength, that's attack power. So that's a combination of strength and Erdrick's sword. So you're looking for roughly 90 strength. Beyond that, you want, obviously you want agility as high as possible, and you want a bunch of magic and HP. But that's changed now. Now in the Chaos Mode 2.0, it's hard to run from enemies in Sherlock. So you want to make sure you have enough magic to heal yourself once you get to Dragon Lord 2, but also to cast Sleep, to cast Stop Spell, to cast some Hurt More if there are obstinate enemies. You want to make sure you can get to the Dragon Lord with enough magic. So they're definitely looking for levels at this point. I don't think their MP is nearly high enough yet. I don't think.
And I think that last level to 13 was quite the empty eye level because it was 0022. And they only need 415 again.
Yeah, so he's going to grind for this one.
Yeah, it looks like they're really short on magic right now. Like, really, really short on magic. And I know their agility is pretty low, which is interesting because they both took agility builds, and they have really low agility.
Yeah, I've noticed that. So right now, their experience difference is only 500. So, for all intents and purposes, they are neck and neck.
Oh yeah, it comes down to who finds the better grind spot right now.
Yeah, exactly. And it looks like Azrael, given that he cast Repel, he might be looking to check out the first level of Sherlock.
That is a possibility. I think Sherlock is its value in grinding is a little bit less in Chaos Mode, just because the monsters that tend to be in there are randomized, and they generally put like nasty creatures in there. Unlike regular randomizer, where you kind of know the high-level enemies that are going to be in there and if you can handle them or not.
Yeah. Oh, their MP isn't as low as I thought. It's 97.
Oh, dang. I thought it was like 70s.
I thought it was in the 60s. Yeah, okay. So their magic isn't nearly as low as I thought.
So Azrael might be just going for it now.
Well, I would think they're each going to dive for the sword. That's what I would do. I would dive for the sword and then maybe take a poke at Dragon Lord 2 to see if Dragon Lord 2 has, something stupid like sleep or heal.
Oh yeah, and see what the Guardian is, and most importantly, see what Dragon Lord 1 is, because Dragon Lord 1 is completely randomized still, and he could die to 10 damage, or he can take 110 health and hit you for 80 every turn.
Yeah, Dragon Lord, there have been some seeds that I have played and watched where Dragon Lord 1 has been significantly tougher than Dragon Lord 2.
Oh yeah. So Azrael hit level 13, and it won't take him long before he gets to 14. And it looks like magicians do no damage and are a little squishy on this first floor, and give a lot of experience.
Wyverns give okay experience.
But I think they have hurt more, which is a little painful. Oh, an excellent move dodge by the blue dragon. Look at these blue dragons dodge, by the way.
Decent experience for a blue dragon, then they don't hit for much.
Yep, you just got to be able to hit them, because it looks like they have an extremely high evasion. I think AngryLarry has missed 4 or 5 times in that encounter just alone with that dragon. So right now, there's only 200 experience points difference between them. I mean, it's really going to come down to who has the most efficient grind and who takes the first shot at Dragon Lord.
Yeah, and if they can beat Dragon Lord on the first shot, which I don't know. Level 13, you'd think, is relatively low, but if their stats hold up for it, you never know.
I think their strength is a little below, though. I'm pretty sure that's below the 90 right now, like closer to like 85. So it's kind of, they're on the cusp of having the strength, but they don't even have the health to use the Death Necklace.
Ooh, and those Druins are worth nothing. 5 experience. Oof.
So we gotta play, I guess, a little guessing game here, I guess, huh? Where is the sword? What do you say?
Well, I'm gonna say vanilla. I'm gonna say it's in the vanilla location.
Vanilla, huh? So there are 7 chests in this dungeon. One is the vanilla one, which AngryLarry just walked by, all by its lonesome. And then there's 6 more in the treasury. 3 on the bottom, and then 2 in the middle, and 1 on the top. So, if you have any guesses on where you think Erdrick's sword is, and if you want to throw out the Death Necklace too, why not? Go for it. What do you have? I think I'm going to go bottom center. I like bottom center, just like Smashy there.
See, for the Death Necklace, I'm thinking top. I'm thinking the top left.
Oh, Death Necklace, you're going top left, huh? Chest 22.
Wrong game, 7-8.
Obviously, it's in the tile room. Oh, wait. All of them are tiles down there.
Obviously, it's in level 9.
Right next to... it's actually behind a bomb hole that you have to reach through Ganon.
Exactly.
I think I actually saw that in a tournament match once, where they actually had to bomb out a Ganon to get the silvers to kill him.
Yeah, it's happened once, to my knowledge.
Oh, and Azrael gets the first level to 14. What do we got here? Wow, that magic. And hurt more.
Finally get hurt more.
So 14 could be the magic level, depending on what their strength currently is, because they now have over 100, like 120 health and over 110 magic.
And meanwhile, Lavkin in chat going the exact opposite of what I said. He's thinking top left for the sword and vanilla for the Death Necklace.
Just being a rebel. You know what? I'm going to go vanilla. I'm going to go single chest Death Necklace.
Okay.
Because none of them will get it because they're not going to search that chest.
Oh, and look at the Drakima stuck in the middle here of Sherlock. That's not good. Oh, and Drakima's with heal more.
Oh, Dragon Lord Breath and heal more. That's a nasty combination.
We know what the true boss of the game is.
Well, those Axe Knights aren't doing any better either, because this dungeon is littered with Axe Knights. At least they don't hit very hard anymore.
Nah, except for their breath. Oh, they're okay. Strength was 89 and agility was 75. I managed to catch that. So those are both pretty low still.
Yeah, they're borderline right now, being able to do it. If another good level up with a little bit more health, they could pull off the Death Necklace. I'm always weary about using the Death Necklace unless I know the Dragon Lord doesn't have sleep, because if you get sleep locked with 100 health, ooh. Okay, time for the guessing game. Where are the items?
Ooh, top left for the sword, and he's not checking for the Death Necklace.
Oh, nope. So whoever said top center, top left, or top row is the winner today.
That would be Lavkian.
Yeah, that's what you get for going opposite Z, man. Oh, and to make things worse, there are Drakis inside this Sherlock.
And Drakis are another enemy that hit for a ton.
But will we ever know where the Death Necklace is? There's only 4 possible chests. So who do you think is going to be guarding the Dragon Lord? I'm going to say Draki, because the other monsters have been too nice.
I was just going to say a Drakima.
Drakima's run away, though.
That's true.
You hit it with hurt more, and then it ran away.
There is like, all right, now I'm going to hit it with, oh, jeez, an attack and a hurt more, and they still don't die.
Yeah, they might have around 100 health. You know, decent experience, but not worth for what you have to go through.
Yeah. Azrael fighting a Druid. Oh, that just runs away. But if he hadn't actually managed to kill that Druid,
The Druids hit really hard too. They hit
Yeah.
for 20s.
Yeah, this is not an easy Sharlock by any means.
Okay, who is the Guardian? It is Drakiva!
Drakiva.
Congratulations,
Oh,
Ethan.
And it runs away. Okay.
Okay, now the litmus test. How hard does... Oh, wow. Yeah, don't run around here. That's bad. How hard is Dragon Lord 1?
I'm going to say he's one of the hit for 81s this time.
Oh. I'm going to be a little nicer. I think he's going to have Dragon Lord Breath and hit for 40s.
So what is Larry doing?
Did he check to see how much to a level he is? Because he could be grinding. Just as I say that.
There we go.
Ooh.
Oh.
So they leveled up really fast and realized they have to more than double their experience if they want another level.
No,
That
don't
might
cast
be,
outside.
Well, he can't cast outside. He doesn't have enough magic. He's going to have to go die against the Dragon Lord.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, go fight the Dragon Lord. At least see what he's got.
Thou art a fool. Well, he has
Yeah, hurt.
hurt. And he hits for 34, so, you know.
But he's
It
a
looks like he
tank.
casts hurt, yeah. Yeah, it looks like he casts hurt 75% of the time.
Yeah, which isn't bad. With Erdrick's armor, that's just a little tickle.
Oh, yeah. Now, hopefully he's going to find out if he has a quick sleep spell or not. Well, not enough information to know if it has sleep. We know it won't have heal because it won't do heal until it's under 25% of its health.
Right.
So he's looking at his stats thinking, huh. I mean, you know, 15 heal mores is good minus whatever you cast for stops and sleeps, but, you know, do you really want to grind 5,000 experience?
I mean, do you have a choice though? I mean, it's
You could risk going to get the death necklace with, like, I don't know, 95 or 96 health that he'll have, and you know, and risk that.
I don't know. Maybe I'm nuts, but maybe I think I would grind the one level and see if I can't get, you know, more power or, you know, a huge growth of some kind. Ooh, it's tough. It's tough.
And Azrael's 5,300 away, so he is a little bit farther away. So maybe farming in Sharlock they might try to do. I don't know. I mean, this is a tough situation to be in. You know, Dragon Lord 1 is nothing.
Right.
You know that the guard, you know, is probably going to run away, but might pummel you a little bit. So it's tough.
Yeah, this is a tough call. And you have no idea as to how much health Dragon Lord 2 has.
Azrael is going to get a little bit more information because he has a few heal more, so he can maybe really see if this guy has sleep spell. Or you could just throw the Hail Mary hurt mores out there, you never know. Yeah, the problem is they don't have a really good grind spot to get 5,000, so...
Yeah, that's true. So far, it kind of looks like we don't have a sleep caster.
Oh yeah, that would definitely influence my decisions a little bit, knowing that he's not going to cast sleep. That now it's more about how much damage can you deal to him now. But yeah, in Chaos mode... Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Okay, I was just going to say, in Chaos mode, Dragon Lord 2 has a huge variance on health. He can have anywhere between 100 and 230 health. So you got to keep that in mind when you're, you know, trying to figure out how to tackle him.
Yeah, I think given that he doesn't have, given that the Dragon Lord 2 doesn't have sleep, I'd be a lot more apt to try again at 14 here. Don't try your very best not to use any magic on the way down, and you should be okay.
I think you got room, because right now they got 15 heal mores, so they have room to burn 1 or 2 heal mores.
And still like their chances, as long as he doesn't have 200 and some odd HP.
Yeah, because you're going to have to cast sleeps or stop spells on your way down. That's just how Chaos works.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to just figure that in. And I think that's what they're both going to do. Just fight on the way down, the stuff that's easy to kill, and maybe if you die a few times, you get enough experience that you gain a level.
Yeah, right.
Or Azrael, find a grind spot. I think he's going to grind on the golems. Well, that was a short-lived grind. That's the walk back and forth for a minute and realize, no, this is a bad idea. I don't want to do this for 5,000 more. Let's go.
Yeah, exactly. Ooh, Larry with a interesting run on 45 HP against a fire-breathing Drakima, and pays off.
Oh yeah, he's probably gambling that it was going to run away, because it seems like it does run away a lot.
A lot, yeah.
And Azrael might be first floor grinding Sharlock right now.
And I should... No, I'm going to say it anyways. Larry's had a fairly easy ride down Sharlock right now.
Oh yeah, that's a breeze. Besides taking a couple of Dragon Lord breaths, that's it.
Yeah, he's really had an easy time with Sharlock.
I mean, he's burned, what, like 1 sleep spell so far?
That's it. Yeah, he's burned 2 MP.
Yeah, so he has 14 heal mores, and he still has like 3 more sleeps he can cast before he burns another one. Although this bottom floor is really infested with Drakimas, which is terrifying. I mean, even Game Boy is counting him. 7 in a row, I think we're up to.
Oh man, the streak is broken.
Well, someone had lunch, it looks like. I wonder if Drakimas are more than a 20% spawn rate here. They might be like a 40 to 60% spawn rate, because it doesn't look like there's a lot of various monsters on the bottom floor here.
Yeah, I mean, what have we seen? We've seen Drakimas, Drakis, and Blue Dragons, right? That's it.
Yep. And of course you got the permanent spawn, so... Ooh, and he used a hurt more. I mean, that's probably a good idea. Oh, Drakimas have heal more, yeah. Well, he still has his 14 heal mores right now. 13 heal mores right now.
Well, he's gonna have to get oh boy. He's gonna have to get somewhat lucky here that Dragon Lord 2 isn't, some sort of a mega tank.
Or has heal spell.
Yeah.
Because that could kind of get in the way too. But with 89 strength, I think he has, which puts him at, 131 attack power, I would say, with the fighter's ring. So he's going to be doing anywhere from, oh great, I can't do math right now, 7 to 15 damage is his damage range.
Right, so that doesn't out damage a heal.
Oh no, it don't. Not even close.
Yeah, so if the Dragon Lord 2 has heal, this is alright, time to put your big boy pants on and start grinding.
Also, you might have wanted to use an herb on that Dragon Lord 1 fight, knowing that the Dragon Lord 1 was most likely not going to hit him very hard.
$23.
So, I'll go ahead and let Z-Man count. So what we're looking for here in the Dragon Lord fight is, he mostly has 2 attacks. Unless, of course, like I said, he has sleep or heal, which we won't know heal for a while. But what he's going to do is either he's going to melee you half the time, or he's going to breathe. Now, considering how low their agility is, they're probably going to get meleeed for a lot. But the Dragon Lord Breath is predictable, though, because you know it's going to do either 42, 44, 46, or 48. So when you come into the Dragon Lord fight, what you want to do is you want to know what your defense is. If you have a defense of 86, then you know the max damage he can do to you is 48. And then if you have every 4 defense above that, you know he's going to do 1 less with his melee, and every 4 or every 1 starting 1 below it, you know he's going to do 1 more. So if you can figure out what his max damage is, you can kind of know when you have to heal and when you don't have to heal.
Damage so far, so he's, you know, chipping away nicely. Now he's up to 95. 105. So at this point now, Dragon Lord can go down any attack.
Yeah, you want to see those melees.
116. 129.
Yeah, he was getting double attacks, which is helpful. Every time less you have to heal, the better the chance you have.
144.
And there's another double attack he got.
153.
And Azrael is working his way down now.
163. So if heal's gonna come out, it's gonna come out soon. 171.
He's gotten a lot of double attacks.
185?
This is really lucky, but yeah, this health total is starting to get up there. He has 1 more heal more left, so he has a few attacks left.
194?
Another double attack, wow.
203?
Last heal more, he has about 3 attacks left. He should have it though, based on how much damage he does.
215?
Ooh. Oh no, don't do 48. Oh!
He was 1 attack
that was
away.
The last attack. Oh wow. So he did how much?
224.
220. So he has 225 to 230 health. If that didn't, that was a 1 in 8 chance of doing a max damage fire breath on that attack, and he just got nailed by it. Oh!
Oh, what a jerk. Oh my god.
That's actually terrifying, because how many double attacks did he get? And he still barely won. I think you have to grind to 15, because I don't think you're going to get that lucky again.
No, I don't think so. I don't think he can get up to 230 with where he's at right now. Because he had... Did he have... No, I don't...
He had
13
heal more. But he did, he had 5 or 6 double attacks. He got really lucky with the amount of double attacks he got, and he still couldn't kill it.
Yeah, that was... I mean, he had to have gotten at least 6 or 7 double attacks in there.
Yeah, I mean, with 127 health, that's you're not going to get that all the time. I mean,
no.
So you have to be in the mode now that you might either have to get lucky or or grind a level, and I think he's going back and forth grinding a level.
So, alright, so you're a pretty high level Dragon Warrior Randomizer player. What do you do in this situation?
Oh, man. First off, I probably wouldn't have burnt 2 hurt mores on Drakima, but,
That's true, because that's 1 heal more right there, and with the 1 extra heal more, he probably beats Dragon Lord.
He guarantees to beat it, because he only had to hit it 1 more time. His minimum damage was 7, and the most the Dragon Lord had left was 6 health.
That's true.
So it was dead if he didn't take 48 damage. Now, looking at Azrael, he still has 14 heal mores right now. So if he, even if he uses an herb to heal up before he kills Dragon Lord 1, and he just gets a few of those double attacks, he could actually pull this out here if he doesn't waste another heal more.
Yeah, but he's going to have to get lucky as Larry did with the number of double attacks, like you said.
But he also has 1 more heal more than Larry, so that makes up 2 to 3 attacks right there.
That's true.
I mean, if he had 14 heal mores, that was a win for sure. So, that might have been a mistake burning the hurt mores that he did, knowing that Drakima's just going to run away anyways, and hope that he runs away. So, yep, Azrael is going to go into the fight now with 14 heal mores.
Alright, so let's see if Azrael can get as lucky or luckier than Larry did.
Oh yeah, it's gonna require. This is a lot of health on this Dragon Lord. I've never seen him actually draw this much health before. I've seen like 215, 220, but never something that's practically max.
And even the Dragon Lord 1 here is pretty beefy. I mean, he has around a 100 something HP, give or take.
Yep, and ooh, should have used an herb there. Got to get those health. So first things first, is he gonna get back attack? Okay, he didn't. So here we go. It's gonna need good damage rolls, and he's gonna need some double attacks, that's for sure. But he's got one more heal more than AngryLarry had.
26.
If he doesn't get this on this attempt, AngryLarry is going to have a few thousand. Is going to be very close to only a couple thousand away from a level. So
41.52. Azrael's getting some nice rolls here.
Oh yeah, you want to see those middle teens is what you're aiming for.
60.
Anything in the single digits sucks.
Yeah, 64.
Wow, max damage roll.
79.
He is hitting him, so he's not getting all the double attacks, but he's hitting him so hard.
90. 104.
This might be, yeah, this could be a benefit of having the strength agility build over the agility MP build. Because this strength is showing up.
108, I think. $123. This is gonna be close.
Yep, he's not getting a lot of double attacks though. He's getting hit hard. But he's hitting for 15 so many times.
138. Oh, 146.
Also, I think Azrael has a lower HP total, so he's not going to get anywhere near as many double attacks.
160. I don't think he's got a chance.
He's got 2 more heal mores. I mean, he's got to get a double attack in here or two.
170 something. 2. $181, I believe.
Well, I think he's little L. Isn't little L HP agility? Or is he big I? Yeah, this is not going to be... Well...
YOLO
no,
hurt more. You gotta YOLO
sleep.
hurt more.
Sleep or hurt more. Go for it. You know you want to do it. Oh, you attack. Well, he doesn't know that.
Yeah.
Larry looks like little L, so little L is MP agility build. Okay, so Azrael is now, what, 2,000 to 3,000 experience behind?
7,400 to 5,700. 17.
Yep. 1,700 experience behind. Whew. What do you do?
I don't know.
Yeah, Larry basically got really lucky, but Larry also has more hit points. I think he has 10 more hit points than Azrael. Which is pretty big. Ooh, Lavkin said he counted 226, that if he didn't roll minimum, he could have won. If that's the case, then we're looking at a 227 to 230 Dragon Lord. Yeah, that's tricky. I think he has 10 more. Yeah, he has 10 more hit points. They have the same magic.
Jeez. And we know Azrael is strength, agility. Yeah, oh boy.
Yeah, this is a tough situation. I mean, Azrael is... He might do what I said, and just as long as you go down a few times, if you wipe a few times, you're going to level anyways, so... So Larry gained a whole bunch of experience, got himself much closer to a level. I think he's going to try to gain the level on the way down.
So... Where's the level? It was...
It was around 9,400.
Yeah, that's what I was just going to say, 94.
Yeah, Azrael cannot catch up in experience right now. He either has to make this work, or he's going to be in trouble. And yeah, he didn't pick up any torches, so he automatically gave up on one heal more by using Radiant. AngryLarry getting acquainted with the giant lips of the Droll Magi. Now just imagine that Droll being the head of a Dragon Lord.
And you get the Drogon Lord. That's a really good evil laugh, I must say.
Thank you. I think that's the best I've ever done, actually. That one just came out naturally.
Well, that was perfect.
Yeah, so we have an inside joke with the Dragon Warrior Randomizer community. Someone made a photo of the Droll, a blue Droll on the head of a Dragon Lord 2, and it's probably the most creepy, terrifying, nightmarish creature you've ever seen.
Now I'm seeing if I can find it to bring a link to it.
Oh, I know I have it. Because I have it on my computer.
That's true.
It's a command in my channel now, come on. I think one of the things is you got to try to get to as close as full health as possible going into the Dragon Lord 2 fight. Unless, of course, Larry gets a really good level up here. You know, you need as much health as you can, because going into the final fight with like 74 or so that Azrael had, you know, if you have 5 herbs and you know the only thing he's going to do is melee you 25% of the time, you burn the herb. You got to burn the herbs and try to go into the fight with as much health as possible.
So if that image works, that is the Drogon Lord.
The true Drogon Lord. Yeah, but we plan on eating Tyro, though. We're not going to eat the Dragon Lord.
Dragon Lord, the other white meat.
Yeah, but he doesn't, you know, I mean, he does have wings, so technically you can have steak and wings off of one monster.
That's true. Yeah, nice little white line. There you go. Red rind. There you go.
So Larry is going to make the dive, and I think he's just going to go into level on the way down and hope that he gets whatever boost that he gets to push him over. And Azrael might be grinding more outside right now. Because he definitely ran around in circles for a bit. So I think Azrael just doesn't know what he wants to do. I think he's torn. He hasn't chosen a path.
And you know what? I can't blame him. It's a crazy, because you're so close to being able to beat him, but at the same time, it still takes an immense amount of luck at this point. This is, out of all the Dragon Warrior randos I've watched and ran and commentated, this is probably the toughest do I or don't I decision I've ever seen.
If 5,000 is so much, like if the Droll Magi in the Hawksnest spot didn't cast Sleep, he'd be like, bam, go right over there and kill the thing.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, you can't farm off the Axe Knight. One, because its defense is too incredibly high, and two, it's just going to run away anyways. And, you can't fight the Droll Magi. There's no good grind spot to do 5,000 experience.
Yeah, I mean, these blue dragons aren't bad, but you can't rely on them.
Yeah, because there's Drakis and other things, there's Druins in the way, too. I mean, it's a good grind spot if you don't plan on going down, but, he's already burnt, 4 magic right now.
Yeah, and you don't get extra magic when you go up a level, so he's going to stay at 117 or lower.
And, well, he's getting close, though. He's got less than 900 to a level, so he definitely will get it. Azrael still has a chance if Larry dies. Because Azrael is now down to 2,000 less than 2,000 experience to a level.
Yeah, this is... And Azrael seems to be closing the gap experience-wise. I mean, he's closed it to 1,200.
He's definitely done more efficient grinding where he's been running around, which basically is in Charlock. He's done almost all of his grinding in Charlock, and while Larry was running around outside, and it's definitely working out to be a better grind spot.
Tau Pixel, no, this game does not have ethers.
Yes, it does. It's called dying. Or talking to an inn, or talking to the guy in the main castle. But, yeah, there's no item that restores your magic in this game.
No.
The bluish square that's not lit up is the Orb of Light. It is the item you get for beating the Dragon Lord and bringing hope back to Alefgard. I.e., when we push that light, if yours is the first one to get lit up, you win.
Mm-hmm.
I tried sounding noble and regal with that, but I don't think it came out right.
Could have done a little better, I think.
Stick to being evil, right?
Exactly. The skull OPT is the Death Necklace. So you can light that up if either one of our runners puts the Death Necklace on. But I don't think either one has the Death Necklace, so yeah.
Yeah, none of them went for got the Death Necklace. Only the Erdrick Sword.
Ooh, and Azrael had to burn a heal more.
Well, he is going to level on the way down, so if he gets a good strength boost...
It may not matter as much. Yeah, right, good point. Good point.
I mean, he's now, like, what, 1,300 away from a level?
Yeah,
about 12.
Yeah, about 1,200.
1,200.
I mean, look at this. He's closed the experience gap to 700.
I know, it's just... Grinding Charlock was the way to go, apparently.
Apparently.
But the problem is, though, is getting experience down here. Because the farther they went down, the less there was worth fighting. I mean, thankfully, there's at least some blue dragons, so...
Right, and then you get those Drakimas that not only do they cast Dragon Lord 2 Breath, but they run away.
And they have like 100 health, so unless you crit them, you're not going to kill them anyways.
Alright, so AngryLarry needs 2 more blue dragon kills.
Ew, is there blue dragons on the bottom floor, though?
Maybe.
Yeah, that would be bad if they got 00040 for that level up. Because then it'd be like, okay, let's die the Dragon Lord and come back with, 500 heal mores.
Yeah, right.
So there is blue dragons on the bottom floor, it looked like. Or no, I don't think you see that. I think he's just fighting trolls with Dragon Lord Breath, so, ooh.
Ugh.
Should have stayed up on one of the higher levels.
Oh, and Hurtmore has no effect, and the Drolls run.
Oh, you mean trolls run. Yeah, I don't know if you're going to be able to grind that level down here. I think
not on the bottom floor. Yeah. Tau Pixel is a non-random game so short. Wheel, if you look at Ness Cardinality's run from AGDQ this past January, he can do a manipulated run in, 28 minutes, give or take?
25 now it's down to.
25. A normal run is, sub 6 hours is good.
Normal run 5:15 is the world record.
5:15 is? Okay.
Yeah, with no manipulation at all.
Alright, there's a blue dragon.
Oh, they are down here. Is this is gonna be the level, maybe?
Is it?
Yep. Oh no,
No, he's got one more.
Just short. Oh. And Azrael unfortunately had to burn more magic too. But he's down to 700 away from a level. Yes, the blue dragons are
Here we go.
ninjas. They dodge everything. He's hoping for anything for strength, I think, is the big thing he's hoping for. Because he has the same amount of heal mores right now, 13. Actually, right now he has 14 heal mores.
Alright. They need strength.
Yeah, this is when you check, okay, how long to the next level? Do I have to kill one more blue dragon?
Yep, that's exactly what I would do. I would take a look at, how long is it to the next one?
So the health is good, but the problem is, I mean, it could be the difference between more double attacks and not, so 6 health. But here he goes again.
Here I go again on my own. And I think he's out of herbs, too.
Yep, so he has no chance of healing up at the end of this fight. Yes, he did get 2 defense, which means he's going to take half a less damage from attacks. Oh, then he got back attacked. Oh, what a horrible start. So Azrael has burned a lot more magic. He's down to 105, and he has no health left. So when he levels in about 400 experience, he's going to be like, oh no.
Mm-hmm.
So if they do die, though, they have like, I think they got, what, 6 more magic? 5 more magic? So that's another, 2 stop spells, sleep spells they can cast.
Yeah. Yeah, Azrael finding out that, hey, he's got to go back to the top floors to grind. To grind easily.
Grind without getting your butt toasted.
Toasty!
Toasty! But if they die, if Larry dies on the Dragon Lord, this is neck and neck again.
Yeah, and Larry is not getting rolls at all in this battle.
Yeah, it's not looking good for him right now. He might have to pull out the Hellbore, Mary Hurtmore at the end. And it looks like probably one more blue dragon kill for Azrael's level.
No, Ryu, this wasn't my doing. This was not my doing.
Obviously, it's not mine because we're not over 3 hours right now.
Granted, Ryu, it does. Kylan, actually, Azrael does have an idea that DL2 does have a high roll. I believe he made it up into the 170, 180 range before dying his first time through Dragon Lord 2. So,
someone said he counted and he had 226 damage. I don't know if that was the case or not, but that's what someone said in chat.
Oh, interesting. All right, so I must have missed a hit or 3.
Or 6, but close enough. But he's done it. I think I stopped counting somewhere around the 190s, 200 range. So he's done a lot of damage. Or Game Boy says he did 100. Oh no, he's done 160 so far. Oh.
Yeah, not happening for Larry here. Alright, Azrael, check Gwayland's love. Figure out how much more you need.
I know. Although he's burnt so much magic right now, I mean...
It's not really going to matter.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's see what we got to the next level. 1175, that's grindable. That's grindable.
Yes, it is. That's very reasonable. In fact, that's one of the ones they can get on the way down.
Yeah, absolutely.
Kill 1 or 2 enemies on your way there, and then get the rest on your way down.
Yep, I absolutely agree. And it looks like Larry's agreeing with both of us. He's going to kill enemies on the way to probably Garanham, go to the inn, and then... Or he's just going to grind here.
So it looks like Game Boy saying he did 209 damage. Whew. That kills a lot of Dragon Lords in most cases.
Mm-hmm.
So we know he's not going to kill the Dragon Lord here.
And Larry...
I think in this case...
Go ahead.
Oop, go ahead.
I was going to say, Larry...
in this case, I'll shut up. No. We're too kind.
We are too kind. Larry finally kills a golem, so I'm wondering if he's now kicking himself for running for so many previously.
Probably. All I was gonna say is Azrael, knowing that he had 80-some magic left, should have just cast outside and came back.
Yeah. Or, try some YOLO hurt more strats. Why not?
I know, you can't go wrong with 1 in 16 hurt more. I mean, you could probably get 1 off if you burn all your magic on it. And, yeah. So hopefully next level is going to be good. I mean, Larry has already gained, what, 700 experience to the next level, so...
Yeah, it's coming soon. 7-8 Larry is grinding for level 16. Level 15 gave basically Bupkis.
Yep, and this Dragon Lord has a lot of health.
It's basically got max health, basically.
Now, what would happen if this thing had sleep? Who can hit stop spell first?
Yeah, pretty much. If this had sleep, imagine if this had heal.
Yeah.
Then it's who throws their controller out the window first.
Also, who does hit stop spell first?
Why is he casting Hurt More on the red slime? Because he wants to kill it as quick as possible.
Yeah, he's just trying to grind levels right now. Fastest way you can grind levels. And he only needs 158 more.
Oh, gonna restock on the herbs.
Make sure you have a torch on you too, unless you want to walk through there in the dark. Which I think AngryLarry was walking through it in the dark anyways.
And Azrael is sent back to the castle again.
Yeah, if you know you're not going to kill him, do 160 damage to him or so, and start casting Hurt More.
Mm-hmm.
So Azrael knows he's close to a level, so he's spamming all of his Hurt Mores now to gain that level. And here's our level for Larry. Are we going to get anything good? That's mediocre. I mean, it could be better.
So let's see. Is he going to use Gwaylin's Love to see how much he's got to the next level?
Oh no. 12 strength? No, the Dragon Lord's dead.
Well, probably.
Yeah, if he gets there with, I think, let's see. He could probably kill the Dragon Lord with... Oh, 2100, by the way, the level. But he probably can kill the Dragon Lord now with 11 or 12 heal mores. And because of that big defensive boost, he's going to take up to 3 less damage from the Dragon Lord. Well, no, up to 2 less damage from the Dragon Lord. Azrael is not going to be far behind him, so if Azrael gets to... Although he still needs about 800 experience. If he gets a level fast and has a much better walk down, he can still make it really close.
7, 8. Larry did try fighting at level 15.
Yeah, they tried 14, they tried 15, and 15 didn't help him out anymore, so 16 is the way to go.
So I guess now the question becomes, how many heal mores is Larry going to have to waste on the way down to possibly getting charcoaled by Drakimas, or, you know, hit like a truck by these Drakis?
Well, hopefully with the more strength that he has, the more people are going to be willing to get out of his way, because he is a truck.
That's true.
But Azrael's probably one more fight away from a level. I mean, considering how far behind he was on experience, I mean, he caught up very impressively.
Yeah, he really did catch up fast.
Yeah, you still got to worry about that whole thing about him back attacking you. And this should be the level for Azrael. Oh, wait. Oh, wow, he must be just short of the level.
Just barely, I think. One more, pretty much one more monster of anything should do it.
So here's another thing that Larry could have done last level, though. That last level pushed him to 131 health. He could, you know, I believe. So he could have gone and picked up the death necklace, because that might have guaranteed his win right there.
That's true. Yeah, that is very true.
I think the minimum number you want a health for death necklace is 130, because if you put the 25% of your health from 130 drops you to 97, which, considering how the Dragon Lord can do 48 damage to you, 97 is just enough to survive 2 of his max damage breaths.
Right, yeah, I think you're right, 130. I think you are correct on that, sir. And there's Azrael's level. Yay!
Yeah, fortunately, he's just a little behind, so by the time he gets into Sharlock, Larry, assuming he doesn't make a mistake, he should have this pretty easy, because he's still at 15 heal mores and full health.
Yeah, and he should be able to take care of Dragon Lord 1 a little quicker, too. Not that it really matters that much, but for time-wise.
Yeah, and if he takes some damage, use your herbs. You got 6 of them right now.
Yeah, right. Just this little FU. We're going to dodge the first attack.
Well, that just evens out the extra time you would have saved, that's all.
Yeah, exactly.
And yes, never say yes to the Dragon Lord, okay? Because that's a bad thing.
Nah. Soft-locking your game is never a bad thing.
Okay, so 15 heal mores. He's doing a few more damage per hit. I would say outside of a menuing mistake, it's pretty much in the bag. And he only took 25 damage and then 27. Oh, can he?
Yeah, this is... Oh, jeez, look at this.
Almost
nice.
four attacks with that. Wow. Yeah, I would say level 16 was the magic level to pretty much guarantee a win.
I would think so. This should be a relatively straightforward fight for Larry now.
And yeah, he's hitting for a lot more than what he was, thanks to that big attack boost. He might actually win this fight with 3 or 4 heal mores left.
Yeah, he's wrecking the Dragon Lord pretty good right now.
You know, there's still a possibility the Dragon Lord has healed, that he just never happened to cast it because it was a 25%.
God, wouldn't that just be so rude?
That would be a nice cherry on the top, don't you think?
You still want to be here for another hour? Watching him grind?
They'll just have to spam. Like I said, he'll have like 3 or 4 heal mores left. He can just spam stop spell until he gets it.
That's true.
So Chaos Mode, what that means is it takes the normal randomizer, which is randomizing the chest, the level ups, your stat gains, monster locations, overworld map, and it adds a few twists to it. Chaos makes it so all of the monsters have randomized stats, and it makes it so level ups are randomized. so you never know exactly when you're going to level. And it makes the Dragon Lord potentially a bit harder. In this case, yeah, he had 54 health left. Wow, magic left.
Nice. Yeah, that was easy.
Yeah, he demolished it. GG to AngryLarry. Finished first place, you guys, with an SRL time of 1 hour, 49 minutes, and 44 seconds. And Azrael is working his way down with lots of magic to spare.
Yeah, he should have just as easy a time as Larry did.
And yeah, Larry will join us in a couple minutes. He needs to put the hockey game down.
Wonder what hockey game is still going on.
Must be West Coast.
Either that or maybe it's the gold medal game.
I don't know. I haven't watched much Olympics. Oh, it's okay. It's a Germany Russia game.
Yep. All right. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot.
228? Yeah, that's a lot.
That's a lot. So we know when Azrael gets down there, he's going to absolutely demolish him. And speaking of demolish, congratulations, Larry.
Demolish as in what? My pride, my ego?
I would say the fact that you had 50-some magic left over was what the demolish would be.
I mean, how did, like, that, I guess that last level increase in strength, and the one thing, like, I'm sure you guys pointed it out, it wasn't until I held B on that last trip down, the one where I won, where I'm like, maybe I should have looked for the death necklace. Because I had all the HP, but
yeah, we did bring that up. Yep.
The last push right there.
Dragon Lord 2 had 228 health.
That's convenient.
Yeah, it's 2 off its max. So the first time you went through it, you were, I think if we counted right, you were 4 HP away from actually getting him on your first try.
The first try, not the feeler try where I died the death ward, but the real first try.
Yeah.
The second time, I'm like, I gained a level, and I feel like I'm rolling lower than I did the prior time. And then, I'm like, you know what? I gotta get another level. It's the stupid lowercase L that I took. How did I compare strength-wise, level for level, with my opponent?
Azrael had slightly more, but it didn't really help out as much because he has less HP than you. So the first big attempts you guys gave, he couldn't get anywhere near as many double attacks that you did. So he got to just over 200 damage, but that's the best he could do.
Yeah, I really, in playing these, and I've rolled a few really bad ones, so maybe that, messes with my mind a little bit. I choose lowercase L because I start out with a little bit more strength, a little bit more HP, and I found that a lot of times I was finding the 5 HP enemy, and I couldn't really kill it before it killed me, so I like the little boost in HP, but, near the end of that, I was definitely questioning the decision. It helps me get to level 2 faster, but I'm not necessarily sure it helped me prepare myself for the end of the game faster.
Well, I mean, you were both at level 16 seemed to be the level for both of you. Yeah, Azrael has never come as close as you did to beating the Dragon Lord. So I think, strategy-wise, I think it was sound. I think it did you just fine.
Yeah, thanks to Unos for that, pointing that out to me the other day. We were theory crafting what I could do to get better at recognizing what enemy I need to kill, and then being able to kill it, and then getting on to level 2. Did I get really lucky with that Magic Wyvern in the beginning with the crit?
Actually, Azrael went straight to Hawksness and found the metal slimes that were a lot more experience.
Oh, so Chaos or regular, my opponent finds the metal slime.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, cool.
So Azrael put the death necklace on here for the Dragon Lord attempt, so he's going to hit this thing extremely hard.
So where
he might
was
actually have more magic than you left over.
Where was that? In the treasury in Charlock?
In the treasury on the bottom row.
Okay. Yeah, the only other thing I didn't get was the vanilla the other chest in there, the vanilla sword chest, and then I never found Remolder.
It was on the new continent.
Okay.
On the other continent.
I was looking for it, and I'm like, you know what? If I go to, I don't know where it is. It could be in the beginning area, and I could have missed it. I'm like, let me just go to let me just go to Cantlin, and if it's in the chest, at least the guy will tell me it's in the chest. If not, I'll get coordinates, and then I'll know for sure then.
So yeah, Azrael is fighting the Dragon Lord right now, and because of the Death Necklace, he only has 93 health. So he can get 2-shot, basically.
So what'd you think of those coordinates, by the way?
I tell you what, I got to the other side of the swamp area, and I'm like, oh man, I wonder if this is actually really by Mountain Cave, Garen's grave. And then I got to the other side, and then there was that whole reverse southwest thing. And I'm like, my God, I'm nowhere close to it. And then a couple of clicks later, it just dawned on me, oh yeah, that's right, they're reversed when I used that, when I saved the princess. So I liked it. I mean, it was fine. Like, I got what I needed to get, and went where I needed to go, so I guess it worked out.
So what's your comment on 5,000 experience?
Wow, that was when I saw that. I'm like, I've got to make this work now because the problem I have a few problems with chaos, and one of the problems is once I need 5,000 experience, where am I getting it from? Because everything's running away from me.
Yeah, we could tell you were having a tough decision. So Azrael ended up dying to the Dragon Lord and went ahead and forfeit. So give him some love, you guys. Death Necklace strat wasn't the way to go, unfortunately. So yeah, so this didn't seem like it was too bad of a seed. The start was a little rough because you kind of got put into a corner and you had to get out through the desert. And then once you guys got out, it was basically everything was clustered together. Like the towns were together, the mountains were together. You went across the swamp cave. Almost everything was next to each other on the other island. So it didn't look like you had to explore a whole lot.
Yeah, Overworld was very friendly. I was very happy about that. I had to make the only note I made was the first enemy I found, Magic Wyvern, 5 HP, and 47 North, 106 East. The Overworld really wasn't too tough now.
So hello, Azrael. How are you feeling today?
Terrible. Tell me I didn't count my math wrong on the one Dragon Lord fight, and I did 226 damage, and it wasn't enough.
It has
Correct.
228 health. Yep.
Ah! I hit for 8, and I did my math because I survived with 1 HP, and I'm like, I've got to be like well above 50% that this attack actually kills here, unless I've screwed my math up. And then I attack, I see the 8, and I'm like, oh, well, that's low. Dragon Lord attacks. Ugh.
Yeah, Lavkian pointed out in the chat while you were doing that, well, after you had done that anything but a minimum roll and you probably kill him.
No, because my minimum was actually 7, as I found out in next dive, and I hit him for 7, and I thought I was 8 to 16, but apparently I was like 7 to 14.
Yeah, I've personally never seen Dragon Lord with that much health. So, the first actual attempt AngryLarry did just before your first attempt where you did 226, he did 224 damage, I think.
224, yeah.
And then he had 48 health left, and he took a 48 damage fireball.
Oh, that was that trip?
Yeah, that trip there, you did 224, and you literally had one attack left to kill him. You had 48 health, and he pulled off the 1 in 8 chance to hit you with that fireball, and you lost. You died because of that.
Right. Okay, that's not the trip where I died with 8, going for 47. I think I died with 8 HP. That was probably the trip after then. Okay.
Yeah, you guys, you both took a few trips to get down there to get the kill.
Yeah, tough luck, man.
Yeah,
I'm sorry to hear that.
my first attempt when I got the sword was pretty much just to get information. I knew I had nowhere near enough MP or stats to kill him, and pretty much just got enough information. I was like, he probably doesn't have sleep. Okay, this isn't about to be like a 30 more minute grind.
Except for 5,000 experience made it another 30-minute grind.
Yeah, then I saw that, and that's actually why I just kept throwing my face at Sharlock, because I hadn't found any reliable grind that would be quick enough to generate 5,300 EXP in any reasonable amount of time. So I just elected to fight on the way down, because generally that seems better than attempting to run in chaos right now. So except for the Druins and the Knights, whichever Knight was in there, they sucked, but not too bad overall.
You know, after that first death, when you guys were at 14, you actually when AngryLarry ended up dying at level 14, he went back and he started grinding outside right after that to hit 15, the big 5,000 experience. And he probably had a 2,000 to 2,500 experience point lead. And you actually caught up and almost tied him before you guys got to level 15.
Yeah, the monsters on the way down were really honestly not that bad. Dragons were pretty easy kills. They were worth 100 something. Drolls were a little trolly with running and fire breath, but they were worth like 230. And then the wyverns could hit you kind of hard with the hurt more, but they were also worth it. So I just felt like the best EXP I had found was the golems, and I wasn't consistently running into them enough. And everything else that was like decent ran away way too much.
I'm pretty sure I only saw Druins and Magic Drakey in Sharlock. And the occasional Blue Dragon.
Drakeemas.
Yeah, Drakeemas, yeah.
Just give the Drakima a hug.
Drakeemas were pretty awful too, but not as bad.
Awesome. Do you have anything else you want to ask, Z-Man?
No, I think you pretty much covered it. It was a real good race. You both played really well. Just unfortunately, you got a little unfortunate there at the end, Azrael, but you both played really well.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you guys very much.
Yeah, thanks for the commentary, restream, and all that, and good game. Good luck to you in your next races, dude.
You as well.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, and that was AngryLarry and Azrael. Any final thoughts on that, Z-Man?
Yeah, good race. They did well, so I think it's time to set up tomorrow what we have here going on in the Dragon Warrior Randomizer Chaos Tournament. We've got 3 races on the docket. The first race is the creator of the randomizer, McGrew versus Breasticle. That is at 4 p.m. Eastern Time tomorrow on Randomania 2. Then tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, we have the Alan Heffley against some guy, High Spirits, I don't know.
Some idiot.
And that'll be on Randomania here. I'm sorry.
But a loud idiot, though.
And then the nightcap going off at around 11:30-ish p.m. Eastern Time. That's going to be a little flexible on this. Is Jay Coper versus Zarnax 42 here on Randomania. So that's going to be a good match. So we got a bunch of fun matches coming up tomorrow. Any comments on your match tomorrow, sir?
Ready to get back to the tournament. Haven't had any tournament matches in a few months, so got to get back into the flow of things.
Absolutely. I'm looking forward to it. I will certainly be watching, that's for sure.
Me too. Awesome. So, on behalf of Randomania, and thank you very much also to OTP Lawyer for restreaming this, and I guess I'll shout out myself for tracking.
Absolutely. Thank you for tracking.
Yeah, thank you. You're welcome, High Spirits. Yeah, thank you. I hope you guys have a wonderful evening on behalf of me and Z-Man, and we will see you with a triple header tomorrow night.
See you tomorrow night, and right now we're going to go off to Dark Falls 1983, who is doing a Zelda 1 randomizer seed. Dark Falls is certainly a friend of the channel, so it's only appropriate we send him a host. So head over there, say hi, and say you had a good time. Ladies and gentlemen, have a good night.
Yeah, have a good night.